What's good, YouTube? You know who it is. It's your boy Byron, aka the Mow-Town Hustler, aka the Grass Assassin. In this particular video, I want to have a growth strategy discussion, so to speak. And, and to start that off, I want to talk route density. I think we hear it a lot in the lawn care industry, and I think you know, even though it's explained in great detail, I think there's still a lot of nuanced things that are getting kind of either left out or mixed up. So I know with route density, a lot of lawn care providers are focusing on um, building a route that's close to their home or close to their business starting point. And uh, for me, the route density is kind of a little more than that. Whereas you can do that, have a route that's close to your home or close to where you start at, but route density is wherever you start a route at, compacting that route into that area where you might service a metro area, and to have dense routes on the east side of that metro area, you want to focus on having route density there on a particular day or for that week, and then the next day or the next week you might want to have route density on the west side of that metro area. Now, what you don't want to do is have to drive all around the city to complete a route. So I think when we discuss route density, we're just discussing having several properties in a centralized area on whatever day it is that we're servicing those properties. Now, as a solo operator, route density is key for me. But for some of you guys who want to hire employees or whatnot, uh, a lot of you guys have the idea of, well, I just accept customers anywhere because I want to grow my business to be able to take care of all of these different areas. And what that end up doing is slowing down your growth because you're spreading yourself too thin, and you're messing with your margins in a negative way. So if I were to start growing my business beyond myself, I would still focus on the route density, have 20 to 40 houses in a neighborhood. Then when I hire a guy, I know where he's gonna be for 1 or 2 days. He's gonna be in this area, which is also gonna minimize the amount of drive he has to do, which is gonna decrease the liability that I would have with one of my drivers being on the road. It's not a lot of, it's fewer accidents that he can be in the vehicle. So that's why I would focus on route density, build that route density to cover a whole week. Hire a guy, give him that route. Then I can focus on building other routes, hire another guy, give him that route, move over, and so on and so on. And that's how I would use route density as a growth strategy in my business if I was growing beyond myself. But currently, I'm focused on creating a route in one neighborhood that I can spend that whole entire day in that one neighborhood. And then the next day I could be in a different neighborhood, and in my business I want to have like 4 or 5 neighborhoods, mainly just 4 neighborhoods. So I have 3 makeup days if it rains on any of those other days to kind of catch up on my route. So if I can get 20 to 30 houses in a neighborhood that I could do solo, it's not unreasonable if they're in the same neighborhood and they're cookie cutter lawns. So I can do 20 to 30 yards one day, another 20 or 30 yards on the next day or the day after that, and then it just basically complete 4 routes. And you talking about money, dog. That's what you're talking about. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for route density. The other portion of that strategy is making sure you price the lawns correctly. In this market, uh, everything is going up. So in some instances, I feel like I need to raise my prices across the board to kind of keep up with the, the inflation. I mean, the housing markets is going up, so you know you have to plan for that. You have to, you know, we're in a situation where there's not a lot of new trucks that you can just go out there and like just pick up and have it the next day. You have waiting lists, and so having the revenue that you need to get ahead of, situations and have a means so that your business is not interrupted, during the growth cycle. So I mean, I'm gonna leave it at that for today, but there's a couple of other areas I want to touch on. But hey, if y'all like this video, comment, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification button, holler back at your boy. I'm out.